After her husband's betrayal, a woman rebuilt her life with courage. Linda had always been known as the woman who gave everything for her family. She married young, and from the very first day, she devoted herself to her husband and their children. She woke up early every morning, cooked meals, kept the home warm and welcoming, and raised her children with love and care. She trusted her husband completely. When he smiled, she believed in his love. When he promised her a future, she believed those words were written in stone. For Linda, family was everything, but life has a way of testing even the strongest hearts. One evening, whispers began to reach Linda's ears. Neighbors, friends, even strangers dropped hints. Her husband was spending too much time away, too much money missing, too many excuses. Linda brushed it aside at first. No, she told herself, my husband would never betray me. We've built a life together. He's the father of my children. He wouldn't break my trust, but truth cannot stay hidden forever. One day, she saw the evidence with her own eyes. Her husband had betrayed her trust, and worse, he didn't even seem to regret it. Linda's world fell apart. Nights were spent crying silently on her pillow. Days felt endless. She looked in the mirror and asked, was I not enough? Did all my sacrifices mean nothing? The woman who had given her youth, her energy, and her love was now left with pain and humiliation. Some relatives pitied her. Others whispered behind her back, and some even told her, Linda, you're too old to start again. Just stay. Accept it. This is a woman's fate. But deep inside Linda's heart, a small flame refused to die. A quiet voice whispered, this is not your end. This is your chance to begin again. At first, she didn't know what to do. She had no job, no savings, no experience outside her home. But she had courage, and sometimes courage is enough to build a new world. Linda started small. She began sewing clothes for neighbors, earning just a few coins. She took care of children in the evenings, cooked meals for families who were too busy to cook themselves. Every single coin she earned, she saved carefully in a small box. It wasn't much, but it was hers. People laughed. Some mocked her. Look at her, trying to work at her age. What difference will it make? Linda smiled quietly. She knew every seed starts small before it grows into a tree. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, her savings grew. She joined a community class where she learned new cooking techniques and basic business skills. For the first time in years, she felt alive. She wasn't just surviving anymore. She was learning, growing, and discovering herself. Her food became popular in the neighborhood. People loved the taste, the warmth, and the effort she put into every meal. Soon she was invited to cook for small gatherings, birthdays, and community events. What had started as survival was now becoming a business. With her savings, Linda bought better equipment. She opened a small catering service. The orders grew. Her name spread beyond the neighborhood. And one day, she stood in front of a small shop with her name on it. Linda's Catering, her very own business. The woman once betrayed and broken now stood tall, independent, and proud. But life had one more surprise for her. One evening, her husband returned, defeated, broken. He had lost everything while chasing his false dreams. He looked at Linda's thriving business, at her strong presence, at the respect in the eyes of those around her. With shame in his voice, he said, Linda, I made the biggest mistake of my life. Please forgive me. Please take me back. Linda looked at him for a long moment. She remembered the tears, the pain, the sleepless nights, but she also remembered the strength she had found in herself. Calmly, she said, "You didn't destroy me. You set me free. Because of you, I discovered my own strength. I don't hate you, but I will never go back to being the woman who depended on you for her worth. That woman is gone. I am free now." Her words were not just for him. They were for herself, and for every woman who had ever been told she was too weak to stand alone. Linda's story spread through the town. Women who once cried silently in their homes now felt a spark of courage. They saw in Linda proof that betrayal is not the end of a life. It can be the beginning of a new, stronger chapter. And Linda? She smiled every day as she walked into her shop, surrounded by respect, love, and independence. She no longer carried the weight of betrayal. She carried the pride of her own courage. Because sometimes, when the world thinks you are broken, that's when you begin to shine. If Linda's story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe for more powerful life stories. Comment below. Do you believe betrayal can open the door to a new life? And share this video with someone who needs hope today.